Oh, there's nothing much. I was thinking. That's all it was.
You're good now?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Bring up the play, probably don't want to forget. But what happened on that play, the touchdown?
It was just a bad tackle, bad angle. That was on me. Took full responsibility for it. I mean, you gotta move on from it. Can't hold it against me all the time. So I just try not to focus on plays that happen in the past.
I imagine you are particularly happy to get a second chance that you guys are in the playoff and you get a chance to win the whole thing. Is that right after that game?
Definitely. I feel like it set a little fire to us. I feel like that our teams came more together and I feel like we're more efficient with everything we do.
How frustrating has it been for you to have to deal with injuries yet again this year?
I mean, it's part of the game. If I get frustrated about it, it's not gonna do nothing for me. So I just try to keep a level head and just keep going from there.
How do you feel like you've performed this season overall?
I didn't play much this year, so I really can't say I did great or did bad. I mean, it was okay season for me.
How healthy are you now?
I'm healthy.
Fully healthy? As healthy as you've been since when?
I don't know.
Training camp?
Yeah, I'm really healthy.
Okay.
Do you guys see it as, not just you, but a lot of guys will have a chance to be as healthy as they've been probably since early in the season? You're playing your biggest game of the year. It's probably nice to be as healthy as possible, right?
Yeah, it's a great thing to be healthy. We got time off to get our bodies right. And even though we go out there and compete every day, we still have like different days so we can just do treatment all day.
Tom was talking about playing angry after the Michigan loss as a defense. Do you feel like you subscribe to that? You know, playing angry after a loss like that. How does that manifest itself?
We all have. You can tell if you tell in practice, we all have a different like chip on our shoulder. We just come in with a different edge and just more aggression.
Do you guys like being the underdog for the first time?
I mean, I don't really mind. I mean, I don't really pay attention to underdog overall. I mean, at the end of the day, you still have to go out there and play. So, underdog is just a little phrase people use.
Cam, how short-handed do you feel without JSN or now Travion not playing? Can you make up for that?
Yeah, Coach they preach competitive excellence, and the next man step up. You're Ohio State for a reason. You're not any other school. So like, if you're Ohio State, we got depth. So we got to just step up and just, that's it.
Tim, how much time has been spent at this point looking at Georgia and the matchups on the outside for you guys?
Basically, since we found out we was playing them, our focus is all on Georgia. There's nothing, not looking ahead, not looking behind. We're just locked in.
What do you think about them at wide receiver, and how much attention do corners have to pay to their two tight ends?
I feel like they have a really good receiver, and their tight ends all their tight ends are really good, big size, big frame guys. So I mean, we pay attention to our job and what we have to do.
You've been here for a few college football playoff games. How can you draw from those past experiences as you prepare for this one?
The biggest thing that people get, adrenaline rush. So you're on the field, your adrenaline rush is too high. I found out how to control it, just be able to just play out there without getting too excited.
The last time you guys were in a semifinal like this against Clemson, it seems like you guys, really played your best in that game. What are maybe the things that went well for you guys in that game that you can duplicate this time around?
I don't remember. I'm not really too sure what it was, but I think that we was locked in, detailed, and we knew what we had to do and was just focused on it. I'm not really sure, really.
Cam, you never want to lose a game.
No.
But do you think going into this semifinal after that loss to Michigan, like you mentioned, being locked in for that Clemson game, you feel like you guys are more locked in now, more motivated after that loss?
Definitely. I mean, to get to where you want to be, sometimes you got to take a little bump in the road because I don't know how to say this right, but yeah, I mean, every great team has something in their way that stops them or something like that. So we try to keep pushing through with that.
You mentioned playing with aggression or practicing with a little more aggression with a different chip on your shoulder, and Ryan said he wants you guys to be loose and aggressive. Has there been a little bit of a different approach to practice after it was announced you guys got in, and as opposed to what it was like throughout the regular season?
Definitely, the coaches pushed us a lot harder. Even leaders on the team, we pushed each other hard. Even leaders pushing leaders. It's not just leaders pushing young guys. It's everybody's pushing each other just to push past their own limits.
And that's what's going on now, as opposed to what was going on throughout the regular season so much, or?
I wouldn't say that, but I feel like it's more emphasized now.
Tanner was saying you guys did a lot of good on good in practice lately. How was that?
It definitely helped a lot. You only can get better when you're going to get somebody at the same caliber as you, who's pushing you to another limit that you didn't know you can go to.
Yeah, put me in your head, that first touchdown Michigan guy, I'm not, whatever. You immediately know what went wrong there, right? And are you sitting there the rest of the game going, hey, give me another shot at this? I mean, you know what I mean? Explain what goes on in your brain when something like that happens.
At corner, you just got to forget about it. I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but you just have to just move on from it, because you hold that against yourself, you're going to have multiple bad plays. It's going to just go downhill from there.
Yeah, but you do have to learn